I just wanted to tell you guys about something I'm so sorely tempted to do. The better half of me, better 1/3 maybe. There's not that much good in me anymore. Well, there's good, but there's not much that's clear or insane or sane or intact anymore. But anyway, I digress. Off into the world of whatever. I'm really tempted to let Siri do its thing. And what I mean by that is that I found that Siri on my iPhone 4S is just such a phenomenal tool. I've been using it for several weeks now since I got the 4S. And the main liberating element is that it allows me to correspond again. YouTube, for years I really enjoyed corresponding to everybody on YouTube. Every comment that I got, every message I received, I was proud of the fact that I responded to everybody. Not just proud, but I loved it. I mean, it was great. And then it just became impossible. I just am not able to do it anymore, and I basically gave up all communication. But now with Siri 4S, I'm able to do it again. I'm actually able to respond. But what's happening now this is not a matter of laziness. This is a matter of just fun. This is something my dad would have done, and I loved his example because he really did tease out pleasure out of most improbable places sometimes. When I'm doing Siri voice input on this thing, you put it in, and I'm learning how to carefully speak to get the words right and to get the pronunciation right. Although it's bad, and I made a video sometime or a comment sometime that Siri would be the death of good English composition, and it is certainly the case. I don't write well when I'm in Siri. It's very simple sentences, broken up and with a lot of errors. But often the errors are so delightful, and the message still seems to come across. But the delight, and I love looking at the errors that come out. And maybe it's my own selfish interest, but when I compose a little message and then I look at it and I get a big smile on my face to see what Siri actually composed. And I'm thinking about. And now currently what I do is I go back in and I type out those errors and try to make it correct. And that's all nice and fine, and I think I should do that. I don't want to say anything profound, any profanity, or because sometimes Siri comes up with stuff that is the exact opposite. Maybe it's not profanity, but it certainly isn't what I meant to say. And I don't want that to happen. I want the accurate message to be sent. But what I'm tempted to do is to, for the most part, just let Siri do its thing. In composing my voice messages, just let it go as it is, with errors and typos and weirdo things and whatever the case may be, and just have that as my new modus operandi in responding via iPhone. Let Siri's wonderful computerized elements of goodness and confusion and randomness and attempted accuracy, yet resulting in poetic wonder, just be a flavor of the writing itself. So whereas I can no longer make energies to compose my messages well, if I ever could. But I try. When I type at the keyboard, I try to compose things well and organize my thoughts. But I can't do that with Siri. So instead, what I might do is lead with the technology's failings and wonderful fabulous randomness that it seems to bring about. What I'm basically saying is, let Siri's mistakes stay and have fun with it, as long as it can't be misconstrued as a gross error on my part, or that I'm sending the wrong message to someone. I've been very long-winded in basically saying, let Siri be in there. So if you guys see this message, and you get weird Siri messages, weird responses from me on YouTube, or on Twitter or the like, just know that I'm just letting Siri do its thing. I'm letting Siri be artistic. I'm letting Siri express herself through the iPhone itself, and through I will basically be the vehicle through which Siri will find creative expression. Oh, I like that. Could a human being be? Wow, that's an interesting idea. Using Siri as a form of art. Composition. Oh man, I think I'll have to have another cup of coffee. Okay, signing off for now. So if you see a weird message from me, it's not me. Well, it is me. It's me and Siri working together. Bye bye. Take care.